Oh my God, Mario.
Workers from flood wave.
Oh my
They're
God,
running.
Oh my God, Mario.
It's terrible. I'm not trying to laugh at them, but this world that we living in, you keep disrespecting Yahweh. And Yahweh is not going to let you do anything that you want to do. He got judgment coming. And we keep telling y'all, keep playing with the Most High, and the Most High going to show his wrath, man. This is the disrespect that you have done to his chosen people, man. Not only that the Lord judged Israel, right? He's judging the world. He's judging you nations for what you did to us in slavery. So don't think you won't get away. The Most High said he sent judgment out every morning, man. We got another one. Look at the landslide. Look at the mud, man. It's terrible, man. Terrible, man.
It came without warning. The silence of this security footage belies the panic at a border crossing between Nepal and China's Tibet region. Dozens of people running for their lives before a towering wall of mud and water barrels through, swallowing nearly everything in its path. The torrent tossed buses aside like toys and swept away buildings and parking structures.
Chinese President Xi Jinping has ordered all-out efforts to search for and rescue people.
You see, and this is what you Asians get. The Bible tells us in Apocrypha that the Lord said he got something for you Asians, man. He got something for you, you Moabites, man. He got something for you, man. You know, and the Lord is not playing, man. This is nothing, man. The Lord got something coming for America. America got its just due coming, man. America got is I'm telling you, watch. This is nothing, man. The Lord done sent his angel, man. The Lord done sent his angel. The Lord has sent his angel to clip that shit, to took and destroy your lives, man, for your false gods that a lot of people are worshiping over there. Hinduism, Buddhism, you know, these different type of acts of religion that's garbage, man. You don't think the Lord gonna judge his place, man. You got another thing coming, man. And we keep telling y'all, man, y'all keep playing with the Most High, man. The Most High got something coming terrible on this planet, man.
Who are missing.
The full toll is unknown. Chinese state media reported significant casualties with hundreds of people still unaccounted for. The flash.
All praises to the Most High. All praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. All praises. And that's why the Most High got something coming, man. He got something coming fierce, you know, and we keep thinking that the Lord there's no God or there's no higher power. There is a higher power. The Most High sits in the heavens, man, and he's making his judgment. He's sending angels, man, to do what he got to do, man. He's sending his angels to destroy this place. You don't think the Lord can destroy this place in a matter of seconds? Look how quick it took to damn near wiped out villages. It destroyed villages. We talk about, I'll give a perfect example. I'm from New York City. I live in a borough, right, in Brooklyn, right? New York City, right, is a very, very small place, okay? But let me explain something to you. New York City boroughs, right, has one of the most have the most populated black people, Israelites that live in this place, right? Brooklyn, out of all the 5 boroughs, have the most people that live in Brooklyn, right, out of the 5 boroughs. So in the borough of Brooklyn, you got different parts, different counties, right? Different cities, whatever, different districts. You have East New York, Beverly-Stuyvesant, Brownsville, Fort Greene, Bushwick, Crown Heights, you know. I mean, the list goes on and on. Coney Island, the list goes on and on and on. Marlboro, Dyker Heights, you got Brooklyn Heights, downtown Brooklyn, the Dumbo. You got, man, the list goes on, man. The list goes on, man. Bensonhurst, Park Slope. So can you imagine this? Imagine we had a mudslide that started from the back of East. I'm from East New York, right? I'm from ENY. I'm from East New York. I live at the end of Brooklyn. That's the end of Brooklyn. The beginning of Brooklyn is where Jay-Z is from, which is Marcy. Then you got Farragut, Fort Greene. You got Atlantic Terminal. You got you got all these places, man. I grew up in the back where AZ grew up at. We grew up almost close near. We almost near each other. I'm from all the way in the back. He's in the middle of East New York. But just imagine if a mudslide came from back there after East New York is Queens. That's where you have guys like 50 Cent, Lloyd Banks, Tony Yayo. They live not too far from us, right in the back. Now, the mudslide. Imagine if a mudslide came from Queens, from that portion of Queens. You literally could walk from Cross Bay, Howard Beach to East New York. You could literally walk there. It's you in Queens. Then you got Far Rockaway. Okay, Far Rockaway is like Coney Island for them. All right, and so just imagine the mudslide come from those areas, come and wipe out East New York, Brownsville, Canarsie, Beverly-Stuyvesant. It could wipe out the whole. Those would be considered like villages to us. It could kill massive people, man. Thousands of people would die, man. Would lose their life. You know? So just imagine if a mudslide, because we're so congested, we're so confined in one area. You understand what I'm saying? That mudslide is so big, it probably could take the whole Queens damn near in Brooklyn. From what I'm seeing, hell no, man. Hell no. And people thinking in this world that they can't get touched, that the Most High is not going to judge them. The Most High, they ain't going to get them. No. If you think that, you got another thing coming, man. So just imagine a mudslide come from that part. Or just imagine a mudslide come from the part where highways are at. When you go to the beginning of Brooklyn, right? Those parts of Brooklyn have all the highways and the bridges. They have Brooklyn Bridge, Manhattan Bridge, you got the FDR, okay? Okay, you got the Washington Bridge. You got all these bridges, man. You know, where I'm at, the only bridge we have the Verrazano Bridge that connects from Brooklyn to Staten Island. That's the only bridge we got. We don't go on that bridge like that, really. If you got to go to New Jersey or Staten Island, we don't really go on those bridges if you don't got to. You know what I'm saying? But that's another quick way you could get there to PA or Pennsylvania, right? And we got other parts you go from the Holland Tunnel that go through that can get to Jersey into PA. So there's many ways you can go to Pennsylvania depending on where you're at the moment. So where I'm from, the only way for us to get out of the city, to get out of Brooklyn, is the Verrazano Bridge, and that shit will get trapped. You will get trapped on that shit. All right, and that shit is. That shit, they should call that shit the Windy Bridge. Cause that shit, the waters, the wind is strong, man. And that shit got no protection. You can blow the fucking cars off of that shit. And the shit is high. The shit is fucking high. The highest bridge that we got in the borough is where in Long Island City, which is the Queensboro Bridge. All right, that's over there. That's Queensbridge. That's where Nas and them was from. That's where that bridge is the highest bridge, and that bridge is fucking high. It's high. When I'm telling you that shit is high, that shit is high. That shit damn near the World Trade Center fucking height almost. I may be a little exaggerating, but that shit is high. We have the highest bridges in all the 50 states. Okay? We have the most bridges out of all states. All right? If I'm wrong, y'all might correct me. Okay? Maybe the Golden State Bridge in California, in San Fran, the bridge, whatever. I never been there, but I heard that bridge is pretty big. I seen movies and the bridge, the bridge in movies or whatever. But just imagine storms like that coming from those areas first. What is going to happen to the people that's stuck on that bridge? Terrible, man. Terrible. So the Lord said He gonna send the worst earthquake that this earth have ever seen. And I'm quite sure that earthquake is going to destroy all the bridges. Hold on, guys. So just imagine what the Lord can do by using these storms. The Lord could just make a storm only dealing with thunderstorms. It's just thunder, pow, 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 pow. The Lord could just make this shit rain. Just like how He did the days of Noah. But the Lord said He told us, He promised us He won't flood it out. The Lord didn't never say He's going to stop it from raining. So imagine now what the world will get destroyed is by these nuclear intercontinental ballistic missiles, man. And y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand what's coming to America, man. You don't get what, you don't understand what you don't know what's coming. You know? And y'all keep thinking it's a fucking joke. Y'all worrying about Dean the Great, Adrian Bronner. You worrying about Ray J. You worrying about Orlando Brown fighting. You worrying about Steven Shakur. You worrying about Tank Davis. You worrying about all the wrong fucking things on this planet, man. You worrying about LeBron James going to 76ers Philadelphia, okay? All right? You're worrying about the wrong goddamn things. You're worrying about the wrong thing that's not going to help you. The Lord sending judgment, man.
Himalayan valleys along the border between China and Nepal, with floodwaters surging south toward the Kathmandu region. Satellite images reveal the scale of the destruction. Entire stretches of the landscape transform.
Damn.
Scientists studying the disaster say it may have started when a massive chunk of ice snapped off a glacier high in the Himalayas, unleashing a devastating...
So you telling me a glacier ice caused this? A chunk? How much of a chunk causing this? Nah. Okay, let's say it is. Let's say the Most High sent the angel to cut the chunk off. So yeah, send that judgment to them motherfuckers down there. Them motherfuckers are evil. You okay? Who to say? Who to say that the Lord, right, having already sent His angel to go do this? Well, listen, man. Listen, the Lord could do anything He wants. And this is fair judgment. This is fair judgment. They say they found people, bodies being severed in half in the mudslide. They wasn't only just buried. They was being severed because of the pressure. Can you imagine? Listen, mud and water. You mix water and mud together, it becomes a form of like some kind of cement, stucco. How I know? Because that's the job that I do. You know, I'm a plasterer. So I know about these things. Mud, sand, all these things, man. I do plastering. That's my job. I'm a skilled trade person, so I know. When that mud and water dry up and you in that shit, you dead, man. You ain't getting out of that shit. They gotta drill you out. You dead already. A muscle will take you out of here. That's one of the filthiest ways to go out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's a terrible devastation, disaster of destruction of death that you can receive, man. That's one of it, man. And a lot of these other nations are filthy, man. They're filthy ass nations, man. They don't love black people. You don't love us Israelites. And a lot of y'all played a part in killing us too, man. You disrespect us when we come to your countries too, man. You kidnap the kids, children. You're still mad at the so-called black man for coming in your country during the time of Vietnam War and getting your women pregnant. And now you were destroying those seeds, man. I know what y'all bastards was doing over there. You don't think the seed of the so-called black man that was left there haven't been regenerated? There are Israelites over there. There are Israelites. We're talking about the fucking actual the Moabites being judged. Because you want to push doctrine on our people, man. And you're still mad to this day. You're mad to this day. Because your woman don't want you. Your woman want a guard, which is the so-called black man. A black man is guard to your women, man. And you are a peasant. Okay? I don't care how good of a fighter or a bodybuilder or strength man you look from those nations, man. You ain't better than the Israelite man. You're not better. Yeah, we may take some L's. We may take some losses. We may get into a battle and lose to some of y'all. But guess what? You can't beat the majority of us. There are some good warriors that always outstand your warriors. And that's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. Always talking being biased. Yeah, you damn right I'm being biased. Because every time we have war and we follow the Lord, we destroy y'all. And when we go against him, against the Lord, and we'll do it our way, we lose. So we can't do nothing without his power, man. We can't do nothing without the Lord's power.
Into the valley below. Eyewitness footage captured the torrent slamming into Nepal's Nuwakot district with terrifying force. Some residents say they escaped with only minutes to spare.
When I reached the bazaar in half an hour, the flood came and damaged all of the market. People were preparing to go to the office then. How many people are missing or dead? We don't know.
Nepal and Tibet. The Tibet people, Hinduism, they believe in heavy. They're idolaters. They're wicked ass fucking people. All nations, you gonna bow down to God's people, man. You're gonna bow down to the Lord, and you're gonna bow down to us, and you're gonna be servants to us. And I understand why you don't understand that. That's not being racist. That's not being a jackass. That's telling truth. Because when we was in slavery, nobody didn't say, oh, that was the wrong thing to do. And you know it was wrong because you know we God's people. In history, God has shown you what he had done since the days of Moses, man. When Moses had to come and free the children of Israel out of Egypt, man, out of bondage. But what you do, man? What you do? You forgot? You forgot? Yeah, we sinned. Yeah, we went off. And yes, most of our people are wicked as hell. Yes, but guess what? Guess what? For the elect, men and women and children are going to be saved and delivered, man. And the Lord going to get us up out of here. Hopefully that I am the elect. Or you brothers and sisters are the elect. We don't know. You know? That's why I pray to the Lord, man, to guide me. I pray to the Lord to guide you brothers and sisters too, man. Because you see the terrible things that the Lord is saying. Yahushua said this in Matthew the 24th chapter, right? Okay, let's finish here, and then we're going to get 2 scriptures, and I'm going to close it out.
From above, the scale of destruction came into sharper focus. Buildings buried beneath a vast new landscape of mud and debris. As crews searched the wreckage, families waited desperately for word about missing loved ones. Nepalese authorities say hundreds of foreign nationals are among the missing, including dozens of Americans. But amid the destruction, remarkable rescues.
They all got to put Americans in it. They all got to put Yeah, some Americans probably are doing there. They probably are so-called Christian mercenaries, or, you know, they on some kind of, what's that shit they call them? I forget the name of it right now. But they're going to these different countries, staying there for a while, helping them with medicine and all these things, whatever. Cool. But guess what? The Lord don't give a damn about none of that. God don't give a damn about that. God only cares if his people are keeping his commandments and believing in his son, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua HaMashiach Yahushua, and doing right in the eyes of the Lord, man. That's what the Lord care about. The Lord don't give a damn if you're trying to help these people with medicine and helping their children being sick, or trying to save them out of poverty. The Lord don't give a damn about that. The Lord cares. What he cares about is your being obedient and keeping his commandment and staying away from sin. And how you treating each other, man. The Israelites, man. The Lord can be fair to the nations if you follow in his ways, his people's ways, and follow his commandments. Excuse me. So the Lord doesn't mind. The Lord doesn't mind having some kind of little mercy. Because the Lord says he's a compassionate and merciful God. But guess what? You're still not over the Israelites. You're not over us. The Lord has given us a promise and a covenant, man. All right? We're waiting to get into the new covenant. We're not in it yet. Because this world that we live in has to pass away. All right? So we have to endure to the very end. So now the people are crying, looking for military grade of officers to find their loved ones during this storm. You ain't gonna find them, man. You gotta leave them alone. The same way the Lord judged Israel, he judged Israel in New Orleans in 2004 when that whole shit got destroyed. That was judgment of the Lord, man, because the Israelites there was wicked as hell, man. They were sinning so much, they was killing so much, they were doing so evil there, man. The Lord sent a judgment to New Orleans, man. And the Lord sent judgment in New York City too, where Hurricane Sandy in 2012. Not too far from 2004. So the Lord sent a judgment to this place, man. And what did the Hurricane Sandy in Coney Island, New Jersey, Connecticut, Coney Island? That shit was terrible, man. Trees was knocked down. Hold on, y'all. All right.
Others, caked in mud, rushed by rescuers to nearby hospitals.
Damn.
And some survivors linked arms as they made their way to safety, trudging through waist-deep mud. And tonight, the U.S. State Department says it's aware of Americans affected by the flooding and is working with local authorities to assist them, adding that the U.S. stands ready to provide assistance to Nepal.
So, like I said, I'm not making mockery or laughing at people, but I'm laughing because the world doesn't think that judgment is not coming to those countries. It's coming. It's a terrible thing that people lost their lives. You know what I mean? And, hey, it happens. But what I'm saying is I'm not making laughter and mockery of people. What I'm basically just trying to show you that God is real. He is not sitting there, is not doing anything. The Lord is working, as we know, as I'm speaking. All right. Okay. Hold on, guys. Hold on.
By rescue.
Look at this woman, man.
Nationals are among the missing,
Hold on.
including dozens of Americans. But amid the destruction, remarkable rescues, including this man,
Watch
to
this.
safety. Others, caked in mud, rushed.
Look at this woman, man. This woman can't even walk. She can't even defend herself. Look at her, man. Look. So we looking at situations like you don't think the Lord is going to judge this place. People in the world are doing wicked. They don't think that the Lord is going to judge this place. You think, they ain't going to judge us. We good. A lot of you guys got criminals in your countries too, man. Hitmen, killers, murderers, thieves, all kind of shit. Rapists, all kind of shit, man. So don't think that your country is good, man. Okay? You guys worship, you guys do too much idolatry there. And the Lord going to judge the Lord judging y'all today what your forefathers and your ancestors did to my peoples, man. And the Lord just simply tired of the world being wicked, man. So the Lord is doing his judgment. He's doing his bidding because he got to fulfill the prophecy, man. All right, let's go here, man. Let's go to Isaiah the 29th chapter. I believe it's the 6th verse. Yes, it said, "Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise." Okay, with storm. That must is a storm, man. And tempest and the flame of devouring fire. The Lord is doing all these things. Don't y'all understand that? The Lord is doing these things. And y'all don't understand why y'all don't know, man. Let's go get some more scriptures, man. Hold on, guys. All right, this is 2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 18. And it said, "Behold, the days come that I will begin to draw near." Nigh means near, and to visit them that dwell upon the earth. Verse 19, "It will begin to make acquisition of them what they be that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness, and with the afflictions of Zion shall be fulfilled." Yeah, so what you have done to us unrighteously, the Lord said He gonna visit you, man. He gonna visit you and your families, man. Okay. Verse 20, and when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, then when I show these tokens, the book shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall see all together. You're going to see the great power of the mighty Lord, man. You're going to see it. All right. Here we go. This is 2 Ezra chapter 15, 46. "And thou, Asia, that art partaker of the hope of Babylon, and art the glory of her person," right? Right? It said, "Woe, destruction be unto thee, thou wretch, because thou hast made thyself like unto her, and hast decked thy daughters in whoredom, that they might please and glory in thy lovers, which have always desired to commit whoredom with thee." Right? So the Lord said He's not playing, man. He's going to judge Asia too. Right? Let me see something. Let me come here. Let me come here. Let me see something, y'all. It's a lot here. Let me see what I'm going to start with. Let me start 39. It says, "And strong winds shall arise from the east, and shall open it, and the cloud which He raised up in the wrath, and the stars, and the star stirred to cause fear toward the east and west wind shall be destroyed." Verse 40, "The great and mighty clouds shall be puffed up with full of wrath." So the Lord is full of wrath, man. "And the star, that they may make all the earth afraid," meaning that missile, man. Okay, "and them that dwell therein, and they shall pour out Salakia over every high and eminent place and horrible star." So them horrible stars you're gonna see is them missiles being shot from them cannons like arrows. It's gonna be terrible. It's gonna go over buildings and all kind of shit, destroying this place, man. Verse 41, fire and hell, flying swords, meaning the missiles, and many waters, and that all fields may be full, and all rivers with the abundance of great water. So everything's going to be flooded out. Verse 42, and they shall break down the cities and walls, mountains and hills, trees of wood and grass of metals and their corn. Don't you see a lot of that the most that was broken down in those mountains and them hills? Don't you see that it's coming down? Right, verse 43, and they shall go steadfastly unto Babylon and make her afraid. So Babylon, America gonna get judged. You think America gonna get the worst judgment out of all? And America gonna be terrible, man. So your Bloods and your Crips, your police gangs, all that shit, they're gonna be terrified. Your National Guards and all that, they can't do nothing with the Lord, man. You can't do shit with the Lord, man. Every bloodshed, every murder, every guilt, every blood guiltiness you got in your hands is going to be answered by the Lord, man. And you can't run away from God. Right? Watch this. Verse 44. They shall come up to her and besiege her. The star and all wrath shall they pour out upon her. Then shall the dust and smoke go up unto the heaven, meaning the smoke and dust, meaning that fire, when that bombs hit, the explosion and the dust gonna go straight up into the heavens, meaning into the sky, man. Okay? And they all, it said, all they that be about her shall be well her. So everyone that took a part in her liking, said, oh, America is this, America that, and they love America so much, you're going to die with America, because you're trying to save this fucking place, and all the countries that partake in her will die. That's why Asia's going to die too, because you have sat down and made a covenant with the whore of Babylon. You done sat with her and drunk with her, and you have made love to her. And now you want to cry while the Lord sending judgment, because you done shook your hands with the devil, man. Verse 45, and they that remain under her shall do service unto them that have put her in fear. Right? Verse 46, and thou Asia that are partaker of the hope of Babylon. That's why you got judged. Because you sit and you partake with America. And you front like you don't. You choose war and battle with America when it's convenient for you. But then you already got peace treaties and signs and deals, and you got embassies that you allow America to put forth in your countries, man. That's why Babylon, you're going to get judged. Asia, you're going to get judged. Africa, you're going to get judged. All the countries going to get judged, man. But the worst one that's going to get judged out of them all is Edom. Esau going to get judged, man. All right? Verse 47, destruction be unto thee, thou wretch, because thou hast made thyself like unto her. That's what the Lord has judged you, because you done made yourself like unto her, Asia. You trying to become like her. And has decked thy daughters in whoredom, that they might please and glory in thy lovers, which have always desired to commit whoredom with thee. So we have partaken the matters of with you, right? Meaning the America. That I'm saying we, I'm just speaking for as term in general, not saying we as me, but so we as me, because I live here and it's part of the region of this world. They have taken part. America has partaken the bed with Asia, man. Okay, right? That they might please thee and glory in thy lovers, which always desire to commit whoredom with thee. Verse 48. Thou hast followed her that is hated in all her works and inventions. Therefore said the Lord. Right? So you don't follow it. You don't follow the creations, and now you want to say, oh God, why are you judging us? Who told? Why are you getting involved with the enemy? Okay, America, you shaking hands with the oppressors. You already oppressed us already, so you already a devil. Okay, so Asia, any nation that's joining hand in hand, you want to join with America, you're gonna get judged with America too. Verse 49, I will send plagues. The Lord said He's gonna send plagues upon thee: widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, pestilence, to waste thy houses with destruction and death. As the Lord had did in that mudslide. He sent destruction and death. Okay? But the Lord gonna do this primarily here in America, man. Widowhood, a lot of women gonna be single. Okay? Poverty gonna rise. Famine gonna rise with a famine of the word. Famine in food where you ain't gonna be able to eat because now in the latter days here, you're gonna take, and there's gonna be a thing called the mark of the beast. And a lot of y'all gonna take that chip. And a lot of y'all gonna take because you don't wanna starve because you don't trust in the Lord. You have never trusted in the Lord. That's what God got to judge his fucking place, man. Okay? Excuse me, Lord. Excuse me, I apologize for my profanity. I apologize. And to the viewers. I'm just very passionate. Okay? It says, sworn peasants to waste thy houses with destruction and death. Okay? Verse 50, and the glory of thy power shall be dried up as a flower. The heat shall arise that is sent over there. What heat? The missiles, man, that's going to blow up America. Verse 51, thou shalt be weakened as a poor woman with stripes, and as one chastised with wounds, so that the mighty and the lovers shall not be able to receive thee. Verse 52, would I with jealousy have so proceed against thee, said the Lord? Right. The Lord said, would I with jealousy have proceeded against thee, said the Lord? The Lord said, I am the only true living power. I am a jealous God. Verse 53, if thou hasn't not always slain my chosen, exalting the show. See? That's why Asia getting judged, because you done slain God's chosen. The Bible says it right here. Okay? That's the reason why the Lord is going to judge all these countries, man. Remember, when you go in the book of Psalms, the 83rd chapter, they came together with a crafty counsel to judge us, man, to judge the Israelites. They said, let's take away their knowledge and history so they don't know who they are. You wicked ass fucking people. He said, if thou hast not always slain my chosen, exalting the stroke of thy hands, and saying over their dead when thou was drunk. Right? 54. Set forth the beauty of thy countenance. 55. The reward of thy whoredom shall be in thy bosom. Therefore shalt thou receive recompense. Verse 56. Like as thou hast done unto my chosen. So whatever you have done to, you're gonna sow what you're gonna get the reward what you done. You reap what you fucking sow. Okay. So that's what the Lord said. He'll take vengeance, man. Like as thou hast done unto my chosen, said the Lord. Even so shall Yahweh do unto thee, and shall deliver thee into mischief. So the Lord gonna put you into mischief, man, for what you've done to his Israelites, man. Verse 57. Thy children shall die of hunger, and thou shalt fall through the sword. Thy city shall be broken down, and all thine shall perish with the sword in the field. So the Lord not playing. He don't care if you from Brooklyn, Bronx, Philly, North Philly. He don't care if you from Florida, Jacksonville, Florida, you know, Ocala, Florida. He don't care where you from. He don't care you from North Jersey, California, you from Compton, Watts. He don't care. The Lord don't give a damn about none of that shit. It's what you gonna do. It's what you gonna do when the day of the Lord come. Are you gonna fight for the good for the Lord, or you gonna die with America for defending it? So it's your choice. Who gonna rise up? And the Lord said, who gonna rise up for me and hate the evil, man? All right. Verse 58. They that be in the mountain shall die of hunger, and eat their own flesh, and drink their own blood, for very hunger of bread, thirst of water. Verse 59. Thou as unhappy shall come through the sea and receive plagues again. You're going to receive plagues again and again and again. Verse 61. And thou shalt be cast down by them as stubble, and they shall be unto thee as fire. Verse 62. And shall consume thee and thy cities, thy land and thy mountains, all thy woods and thy fruitful trees shall they burn up with fire. Verse 63. Thy children shall they carry away captive, and look what thou hast. They shall spoil it and mar the beauty of thy face. So that's what you did. You took us in captivity and you did us dirty, man. You did us dirty, man. So the Lord got The Lord got something for you niggas, man. So the Lord still having mercy upon us, even though we was in heavy bondage and slavery during the time of the 1800s, 1700s, 1900s, whatever. We still in slavery, right? But we not in slavery with far as shackles and chains on our feet, but a lot of us are enslaved in our brains with shackles and shit in our minds. So the Lord was still merciful and still gave us a break to walk around, drive, and have. Come on, you gotta tell me the Lord still ain't merciful? But he gave us that to see what you gonna do, man. And a lot of y'all have took it and still became wicked, man. You know. So enough of this place, man. This place gotta go, man. This fucking place is finished, man. You know, trust in the Lord, man. And you see the judgment, man. So I gotta go, guys. I gotta finish working. Shalom.